Volcanic ash has caused the worst disruption in air travel since 9/11.
For a third day, Heathrow is quiet.
Pieces of rock, glass, and sand sucked into a jet engine can melt, causing the engine to fail.
Waiting and hoping that we will still get to fly today.
Iceland's volcano is creating havoc in the skies. Almost 7 million passengers affected, and it's costing airlines an estimated $200 million a day.
This could potentially be a problem for weeks.
200,000 people around that figure have been affected at Manchester.
With nearly half of the nation's population under orders to stay at home, tonight a skyrocketing number of Americans are testing positive for the coronavirus.
Tonight, as the coronavirus spreads through the country,
COVID cases are exploding, doubling every few days in some communities in this country.
Continue to rise.
The
New York governor said that hospitals here will soon have more patients than beds, and coronavirus infections are true.
I'm Michael McKay. The last weeks have been trying for a nation, the aviation industry, and the worldwide community. Since February, Alaska Airlines has reduced flights by 70%, and CEO Brad Tilden has agreed to take a 100% pay cut until the pandemic subsides. But for key components to solving this tragedy, we must look to history. In 2010, flights across 6 continents were grounded when an Icelandic volcano erupted, sending an ash cloud directly into one of the busiest international flight paths in the world. With passengers stranded, crisis communication teams were activated, with customer service agents tending to the immediate concerns of stranded passengers, booking hotels, providing meal vouchers, and promising rebook tickets. Online, airlines quickly updated their social media feeds and websites with the latest on flight cancellations, informing family members and key publics in a timely fashion of the crisis. According to Jeffrey Mann, a consultant for the crisis communications firm Gartner, what consumers would remember about the crisis depended largely on the response of the airline they flew. Timely, accurate, and helpful information? A great way to build goodwill amidst a crisis. A dormant social media page and confusing website? Expect frustration from your stakeholders.
What did you think when you saw that video of a man being dragged off of one of your planes?
Probably the word ashamed comes to mind. This will never happen again on a United Airlines flight. That's my premise and that's my promise.
Dr. David Dow, a paying passenger on United 3411, was knocked unconscious and dragged out of the plane after he refused to surrender his seat due to the flight being overbooked. The entire incident was caught on tape and went viral on social media. The response of the United CEO initially blamed the passenger and praised United employees. This would later backfire once a more complete version of the altercation came to light. When responding to crisis situations, take responsibility and respond to feedback, says Solomon Timothy of One IMS, an online marketing agency, and do it quickly. In a 2018 report by IATA, the International Air Travel Governing Body wrote, an airline probably has a maximum of only 15 minutes to issue their first communication after a crisis due to the time-sensitive nature of social media. The worst thing a company can do is ignore it. Utilize it early and often when advocating for a brand in a critical situation from a PR perspective. For the last 50 years, Alaska Airlines has featured the image of a native Alaskan clad in a fur coat on its tail. For many, the insignia has come to embody the unique spirit of Alaska Airlines, a homegrown airline centered in the Pacific Northwest. To me, the Eskimo is the personification of who we are, CEO Brad Tilden said in 2016. For those who fly the airline regularly, the insignia embodies strong customer service, an exemplary safety record, and one of the best mileage rewards programs in the country. The organizational credibility and trustworthiness of the Alaska Airlines brand is already strong. In 2016, Forbes published an article entitled Why Little Alaska Airlines Has the Happiest Customers in the Sky. By maintaining the same quality communications in times of emergency as times of prosperity, Alaska Airlines will be able to weather the storm of crisis and metaphorically fly its brand through disaster.